The little cloud who wanted to stay. Once upon a time, high above the hills and rivers, there lived a little cloud named Nola. She was soft and fluffy, shaped like a cotton ball, and she loved drifting slowly across the sky. But unlike the other clouds, Nola didn't like to travel very far. "Why must we always move?" she would sigh as the wind carried her along. "I want to stay in one place forever." Her big brother, a tall silver cloud, laughed kindly. "But Nola," he said, "clouds are meant to wander. We bring shade to hot fields, water to thirsty plants, and sometimes even rainbows to the sky. If we only stayed in one place, the world would grow dry." Nola shook gently, almost like a pout. "I still don't want to go. I like the meadow beneath me. The cows look like tiny toys and the flowers smell so sweet. What if I never see them again?" The other clouds smiled at her fondly and floated on. But Nola clung to her patch of sky, determined not to move. First it was lovely. Nola watched the meadow every day. The children who played there waved at her and sometimes even said, "Look, our little cloud friend is still here." This made her feel special. But after many days of sitting still, something began to change. Nola grew heavier and darker. She was full of water, but she refused to let any of it go. The flowers below began to droop. The meadow turned brown at the edges. The children who once waved looked up and frowned. "It hasn't rained in so long," they whispered. "Why is the sky so still?" Nola felt a prick of worry. She wanted to help, but she was afraid. "If I let go of my raindrops, I'll change. What if I disappear?" One evening, the wise old moon rose and noticed Nola. "Little one," said the moon gently, "why do you sit so heavy and sad?" "I don't want to move," Nola admitted. "I don't want to lose what I love." The moon glowed softly. "But don't you see? When clouds travel, they never truly lose anything. They share themselves with the world, and in return the world remembers them with gratitude. Your raindrops are not for keeping, they are gifts for the earth. And when you let them fall, you will feel lighter and freer." Nola thought about this all night. By dawn, her heart felt full of raindrops, but also full of courage. The next morning, she took a deep, fluffy breath. "All right," she whispered. "I'll try." And with a gentle shake, she let her raindrops fall. Plip, plop, then whoosh. Down came the rain, cool and fresh. The meadow sparkled. The flowers lifted their heads. The cows mooed happily as the grass grew green again. The children laughed, splashing in puddles. "Our little cloud gave us rain," they cheered. Nola felt lighter than ever. She realized she hadn't vanished at all. She had simply changed. Her raindrops had become part of the rivers, the trees, and even the laughter of children. The wind arrived, soft and playful, nudging her gently. "Ready to travel?" it asked. This time Nola smiled. "Yes, I think I am." She floated off with the other clouds, eager to see new fields and forests, knowing she could always give her gifts wherever she went. And sometimes on clear blue days when children looked up and pointed, they would say, "Look, that cloud looks just like our little friend." And Nola would drift above them, happy and proud, for she had learned the joy of giving and moving on.